1, 2, 3, funk it.
My darling, I love you, 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 I l
Oh my god, come on. Got to be shitting me. No. We're gonna get there in time, not gonna get a speeding ticket. We'll be fine. We got this. No big deal. No big deal. I don't know where I'm gonna leave my car, but I'll sort that out in Thailand. See, look, we got this. We're almost in town already. We can do this, okay? Just gonna go down here, and then through that city, and then across to the airport over there. That's not that far away. We can do that. We can do that.
Oh, we totally cannot do that. We cannot do that. We cannot do that. Oh my god, why do they make these things so hard to read? As you've probably guessed by now, I messed up. The day that I was due to fly to Thailand, a trip that I've been saving for about a year now, I almost missed my flight. But luckily, thanks to the Air New Zealand staff, I got on my plane just in time. Needless to say, I was a little stressed. We decided our cheapest way to fly to Thailand would be to fly to Auckland first and then transfer to China Airlines for the longest flight of my life. 12 hours. Which wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I just don't think I've ever sat still for that long before. On the upside, China Airlines had tons of movies for me to watch. But on the downside, they were all edited for China. So each movie was about 20 minutes shorter than it should be and didn't make a lot of sense. But hey, first world problems. In the dead of night, at about 5 a.m. in the morning, we arrived at our last stopover.
Oh. Where are we?
We're in China.
And what airport is it? Guangzhou.
Guangzhou. Yeah, I think Guangzhou.
I'm really afraid. I'm super afraid to say it because I say it wrong. But I believe, because I heard someone say it, I think we're in Guangzhou. And it is muggy. And I don't have any of my proper clothes because I arrived late and just turned up in what I was wearing after work. I'm so pissed. Ugh.
The weirdest thing about the airport here is that it has free Wi-Fi, but pretty much all social media in China is banned. So you can check your emails, but that's about it.
I've just found a little place to chill out. It's huge, really. In fact, the airport is so big that we're lucky at the moment because the terminal that we're leaving from is the terminal that we arrived at. So that's lucky, but the airport itself is so large. If we had to catch a plane from a different terminal, there's actually a train that you can catch from one side of the airport to the other side. That's how big the airport is. It's really surreal, actually. I can't believe that I'm in China. I suppose maybe also because I can't see any of it. The only windows in the airport are these ones. So I can pretty much only see planes and tarmac. But it is still really strange. Alright, so here's the gig. I thought the trip to Thailand was tomorrow. I didn't know that it was today. So I am unprepared as hell. I got home from work and then I got a Facebook message from Jared saying basically that I had 40 minutes to get to the airport to fly to Thailand for this trip that I've been planning and thinking about since September last year. And I had nothing packed. I had nothing ready at all. So I just swore a lot. I screamed a lot, just grabbed everything off the floor and everything from the top of the stairs. We just grabbed everything and threw it in the bag. And I know you walk through customs and you always say, they ask you, did you pack your bag? Do you know what's in this bag? And like most of the time I say yes. And I said yes this time, but the truth is I don't know. I'm pretty sure that I've packed a bunch of clothes that are not going to be of any use to me at all in Thailand. I had to buy this at the airport I have no change of socks. I have no change of undies. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. When we get to Thailand, that's when I get my bag. And we'll just see what I packed. But for now, I'm in China. This is cool.
Guangzhou Airport is about 10 times the size of Auckland's International Airport. And even at peak hour, it still feels empty. But that's because in China, they built for the future. This airport wasn't designed to cater to the population of Guangzhou today. It was designed to cater to the population that they'll have in about 20 years. Genius, really. After 6 hours of charades and I Spy, it was time for our last flight. A relaxing 3.5-hour journey to Thailand. Or so we thought.
Right, so where are we and what's happened? Do you want to tell us?
We're in Malaysia.
Why are we in Malaysia?
Because of bad weather, I guess. It was thunder and lightning.
And how many passovers did we do?
3.
3 passovers. And then
And we were so close on the third too. Like so close. But oh my god, it made so many of us so sick. It was horrible. And now we're in Malaysia. Which we had to do twice as well.
Twice passovers, yeah.
Back
Kind of a bonus though,
Yeah,
because I've never been to Malaysia before. So now I can say that I've been.
to Malaysia.
So yes, our 3.5-hour journey to Thailand became a 6-hour journey over Thailand to Malaysia, where we had to refuel and try again. I guess that's our fault for going in the rainy season? But hey, after 33 hours of travel from New Zealand, we finally made it. In Phuket, a minibus picks you up from the plane and drives you to the airport, where you can collect your bags and buy a SIM card. For $30 here, you can get 18 gigs of data, which officially means that no matter where you go in the world, you'll probably find better cell phone companies than New Zealand has. Great. We're staying at the Chalong Palm residence, which is about an hour from the airport. Once we arrived though, after having a 33-hour day, I don't think anyone had the energy to socialize, so we all went straight to bed. Because in the morning, we want to get stuff done.
Alrighty, let's have a look at where we're staying. This is morning yoga, morning team.
Morning.
Let's have a look, see. Whoa, good morning. Hey, what's up, my man? Salty. Is it salty or chlorine? Shared pool, Margaret's room. We got breakfast coming on the way. Pool room over there. This is the sitting room with TV, Xbox, blah, 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 blah. Here it is. Our lovely team. Hello. This is where we're staying. This is Thailand. I don't know where in Thailand, I'll be honest. We basically arrived last night and I didn't even pay attention to where we were going. It was like an hour-long drive from the airport. Because I forgot that we were even traveling to this location on the day that we were traveling, I didn't really pack anything that I needed. I just packed everything that was close to my bag. And subsequently, I've had a look in my bag and I don't really have anything that one would need in a tropical country. Like I've got a denim jacket that isn't mine, sweatpants, jeans. No good, mate, no good. So, plan for today is to head down that way, down that road, and we're gonna go to the modern supermarkets and modern shops. And then I'm gonna hit the markets and practice my bartering. So we'll see how well I am at that. I don't think I'll be very good because I'm a little bit too nice to people, but we'll see.
We decided to hire a taxi bus from the villa today to take us to the city of Patong so we could get some essentials. For me, unfortunately, that included clothes, because I'm an idiot. Much like Rarotonga, the main form of transport in Thailand is the scooter. And given the population density of its communities, it just makes total sense. Plus, it's the easiest way to cool down. So if I can get my hands on a scooter this week, I will. Patong is the main tourist resort location on the island of Phuket and is the center of Phuket's nightlife and shopping. But because of how densely populated the city is, unfortunately it also has an awful waste management system, meaning that some households will pipe their wastewater directly into the canals beneath the city. This means that at random times while you're walking down the street, you might just get hit with a whiff of raw sewage. It passes quickly, but since nobody else here seems to react to it, it can be quite a surprise. Besides that though, the city is stunning.
So we've just bought some pants as well. So I bought some pants, you bought a sarong?
No, jumpsuit, like
Jumpsuit?
a real flowy jumpsuit.
I wouldn't say that we exactly haggled our way down.
No, I
best
think
way.
we were actually really bad. It's okay, it's our first picture.
We got 500 baht
We
off.
need to go.
So now we're looking for essentially everything else. And then we're gonna go check out your tattoo place, right?
Yes, we are.
Look at this. Family Mart.
Oh, look at that.
So this looks like food. Oh, here we go.
Should you say socks and undies?
It's a ventilated mall.
I know.
Air conditioning.
Amazing.
It's only like 20 degrees in here. I'm so disappointed in myself at how excited I am to see this mall.
I kind of feel really out of place. It's like too fancy and what
Yeah.
I'm wearing.
They're kind of playing like strange Motown music. The question is, what do you reckon the prices are here? Should we just buy a diamond ring? 4,700 baht.
That's $235 roughly.
$235.
Which is
New
roughly what you
Zealand.
pay about in New Zealand.
Okay, so it's pretty much the same in New Zealand. We've worked out a kind of thing here. So what is it? So you take the price of it.
Oh, and then you halve it, and then you remove the zero
There we go. Take the price, halve it, remove the zero.
Roughly,
That's roughly what it is like.
in New Zealand.
Alright, should we go upstairs? Look at this magical place. To be honest, this is a nicer mall than like anything we've got in Wellington. So, but this is like a nicer version of Kirkcaldian Stand.
I know.
Nice.
Just with smooth.
Yeah, that's right. Typical winter section. But look at these power lights. Look at that. That's amazing. We found the rest of the team. Oh, look, everyone's there. It's sweaty. So sweaty.
Sweaty family fun.
Oh my
8
God.
out of 10.
My back is dripping with sweat.
Back's dripping too.
Ah, Jordan. At this point, I probably should have realized that the fact that I was sweating so bad was an indication that I needed water. But after 33 hours of travel, only 6 hours of sleep, and a heap of jet lag, I just didn't think about it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Cheers. I already spilled it. Fuck, that's nice though.
Oh, that's so good. Do you want to try some wine?
Yeah. Small tip, when coming to Thailand, drink plenty of bottled water.
Yes.
We're currently in, where are we?
Coffee cup.
We're in Coffee Club.
Yeah.
Reason being is because we got mostly the way around the block and then I almost fainted. Really close, but we got here just in time. I reckon if we got here like 1 minute later, I probably would have collapsed on the road outside.
If you went to Burger King, I think you'd be fucked.
Because it is, in here it's probably like 16 degrees. And then out there,
34.
maybe 34 degrees.
But
I
still-
thought 1 bottle of water would be okay. Because when I was in Samoa, 1 bottle of water was okay. But also I had a car in Samoa, was able to drive around in the shade. Out here we've just been walking for, how long? 40 minutes, an hour?
About an hour or so,
About an
yeah.
hour of walking. We also made the mistake of coming out during the hottest part of the day. Ideally, if you can avoid the sun between like 10:30 and 3 o'clock, then I'd say that's the way to go. Because I feel better now. This is delicious.
Oh my god,
It's so good. But at the same time, I'm on the edge of, I'm not gonna faint,
I'm on the edge.
but I'm wobbly. But after this, I need undies, we need socks. I've said that a billion times. Undies and socks. And
I need
undies and socks. And then we're gonna go check out Tattoo Place.
Yeah.
Which is really close. Alright.
The tattoo place we're checking out is Celebrity Ink. And Hannah and Mikey, having done their background research on all the tattoo places in town, have decided that this is the best place. So after a little more shopping, that's where we headed.
So where are we now?
We're at Celebrity Ink. So Hannah St. Clair and I have kind of done our research and pre-booked our tattoo. So we're kind of excited. So I'm just going to my consultation. So I think they'll be just discussing placement and to come up with a design, I guess. But we're going to be getting it done on the 12th. There we go.
And also managed to find undies. I just realized we haven't found socks yet. But we're walking down the street and we found this guy. He had some really nice like Calvin Klein undies that I thought were cool.
Yeah.
Whether or not they're real, I don't know. But he said he had more sizes inside. So he took us inside and then there was this rack on the wall. He pulled the rack open and there was like a secret door that led to a staircase.
Totally not dodgy at all.
I was like, I'm gonna lose my kidneys. And so we went up the staircase and there's just all of this like branded sports gear, like really nice stuff going all the way up the stairs. And then there's like a tiny room upstairs with one dude waiting for us.
Like
Just gave us a really good deal. So I got
like Tommy Hilfiger underwear, like a set, and a Nike like set, like gym gear, and it was like total of like $45 in New Zealand.
So I got
Sweet ass.
I got 5 pairs of Calvin Klein underwear for $20 New Zealand, pretty much. $20 New Zealand. Whether or not it's real, to be honest, I don't really care. But that's pretty damn good.
Oh yeah.
And so now we're checking out the tattoo place, and then we'll probably head back, I think, because it's too hot.
Pool time.
Full time.
Yeah, pool time for sure.
A few moments later.
So we've come to Burger King because we're basic, and because we're running out of time.
I know.
Because it's time to go back. What I didn't know about Burger King in Thailand is that I think they do is that American sizing?
Yeah.
So I ordered a large. This is bigger than anything in New
I think it's
Zealand.
about a 1.5 litre.
1.5 litres. That's too much. But good to know. From now on, we order medium.
Or small.
We'll get market food tonight, though. I think if we go to the markets tonight, it's just too hot to hang around the markets out here. We have to try the street food. I think there's cooler stuff at night. Now we got to figure out how to get home.
Yeah.
So we're on our way back to the hotel now, and we decided to take a tuk-tuk. How much was it?
500 baht. Thai baht.
500 Thai baht, which in New Zealand is
$25.
$25. So that's going to take us all the way back from the inner city.
Yeah.
If you don't know what a tuk-tuk is, although I think everyone does know, it's this. It's basically just a inverted truck with a wicked sound system.
Nice breeze though, eh?
Nice breeze. That was a police officer. I don't know if I'm allowed to film them, so I'm just gonna like really briefly show you them. They're basically just like everybody else, but they have like a fluoro vest on that says police, and they ride around on scooters, sometimes 2 at a time. We were thinking of hiring out a scooter and driving back. That's still an option. We might do that later on.
Yeah. We just don't know if they've got like hot spots or like spots we can take the scooter, and then it means we'd have to like drive it all the way back here. So
we don't want to have to drive the scooter back at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But we're going to head back now, have a look at everything we bought, catch up with the rest, and then probably come back out tonight. If not, we'll probably check out the Big Buddha. Wow, this car's going really fast.
with the seatbelts.
Yeah, there are no seatbelts.
So if we die, this is our farewell.
This is our farewell. 500 baht and a prayer. You can just overtake anyone at any point, or at any time you want, so long as you have enough speed in the tuk-tuk. The tuk-tuk's a really good way to get around, A, because it's open, it's cheap, and because with the wind going past, it chills you out, so you're not too hot, especially in the hottest part of the day.
And like scenery-wise, I think it's really cool because of it being open.
If you look over at these guys, you can see them overtaking. One thing that's I think is really curious is the amount of people, the amount of suit places here. There's a lot of people that sell suits, and I tell you what, they're great suits. They're really good. I just can't justify buying one because it's like 34 degrees and I shouldn't be wearing a suit here. But price-wise, if I've got money when we finish up here before we go back, I might go in to get a suit because the suits here are gorgeous.
Well, they're about 1,000. You can probably haggle it down to 1,000,
Yeah.
under 1,000, easy.
Under 1,000 baht, which is New Zealand.
Which would be about $50.
It's about $50 New Zealand. The suits are amazing here. The funny thing about the tuk-tuk is without seatbelts, you could just fall out at any time. What I do want to sort out though is we haven't heard about if there's anything to do with like a cultural night. Like in Samoa you have Fear Night. In Thailand I'm not quite sure what there is.
So there is the, remember, Thailand New Year coming up before we leave.
Yes. So we've got Thai New Year coming up just before we leave. That should be interesting. And that's if we, survive this ride. Oh my god.
Spoiler alert, we did survive. And I rode the rest of the way home with my head out the window like a dog. Because I can, Mum. Once we got back, Peachy, the manager of the villa and our camp mother, showed us a rubber tree forest just behind the villa that she thought we could use for a photo shoot later in the week. But also, after hearing that I almost fainted today, the team put me in timeout.
Okay, so as you can see, I'm on the couch by myself in a ventilated room, which is good. But basically, I think I probably went a little bit too hard today with the whole walking around town trying to see as much as I could. And then maybe the tuk-tuk ride was a little bit much, and the fact that we took 30, maybe about 40 hours to get here, and I didn't sleep the whole time. And I think I've run myself into the ground. So the team have asked me to lie down on the couch and not move while they go out and get food because they think that I might have heat stroke, which makes a lot of sense because I feel like shit and it has been very hot. But yeah, otherwise I feel pretty terrible. I feel like such a party pooper as well. But it's one way to end a really good day, and it's still a really good day, just I wish I didn't have such a horrible headache. I feel like I'm moving in slow motion. Tomorrow maybe we do some shooting. I have 0 ideas. I have no ideas yet. I feel so unprepared, but let's do this.
In terms of a day one Jordan adventure, at 52 hours, this has probably been my longest one. So thanks for watching. Next time on Adventure Thailand, we're doing our first photo shoot of the trip, and I'll explain a little more about why we're all here. Till then, take care. Cheers, Thailand.